All right, hi everybody. So today, and if you see powder on me, it's because I tried to open a translucent powder and it all exploded all over me, in my mouth, up my nose. It was great. Okay, so today we are going to be reviewing Trestique makeup. And this is supposed to be the makeup, the ultimate makeup for the woman on the go, okay? That, you know, doesn't want to spend a lot of time on their makeup. It's supposed to be an easy routine. Hopefully we can get it down to 15 minutes. We'll see what happens, but it's supposed to have everything that you need in it, including brushes, and the whole shebang comes. Now, the really great thing about them is that the products, they come in a package that has the product on the top, and then the product used to blend it out or put it on your face on the bottom. And the product portion is refillable, so that's nice. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that, but before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face, because, well, what's that influencer out there that says, not to prime is a crime, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put on some of this day moisturizer, and a little bit goes a long way, so we'll put that on. Oh, my skin is feeling dry today, folks. I don't know. Could be all the weather changes here in Texas. So my skin is feeling extra dry today. All right. And then next I'm going to go ahead and put on the Day Eye Cream, Day Eye Serum. And this is by Estee Lauder. I previously reviewed this in another video. If you haven't seen that video, go take a look at it. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can be updated every time I post. Like, share. I definitely am trying to build a following, you know, build up my community. So go ahead and do those things for me. That'd be fantabulous. So there's that. Prepped my skin with some moisturizer. And then I'm going to actually prime it. Now, I got this in another advent calendar that I've already posted and put out there. And this is the Luminous Putty Primer from e.l.f. Now, I will tell you that after I did that video, I was looking at both sides, because on one side I had the putty primer, and on the other side I had another primer by e.l.f. that was, I believe, the Power Grip Primer, okay? Now, both primers worked great, okay? But this Luminous Putty Primer right here, I felt like it gave one side of my face a lift that the other one did not do for me. So I'm going to do this one again, and hopefully that wasn't, you know, hopefully this gives me the same type of lift that it gave me the last time. I just felt like one side of my face was sagging while the other one was brightened and up. Could have been the way that I did my makeup, but I'm hoping that it's not. We'll see. But this stuff feels super hydrating, so I do like it. So I will probably continue to use this one. The other one is just goopy. Now, if you have younger skin, it's probably a really great primer for you. I have maturing skin, so as my skin has gotten older, you know, obviously there are fine lines, and loss of a little bit of collagen, y'all. Anything that helps that is great. Okay. So yeah, so I have that there, and then it comes with a concealer, but I have such dark circles under my eyes. If anybody knows how to fix the dark circles, like by, I don't know, vitamins or something, let me know, because I'd love to not have these dark circles. I'd love them to just go away. But I'm going to go ahead and put this color corrector on here to kind of just hide that. So we're gonna hide those dark circles there. So obviously this would be a additional thing that I'd have to keep in my kit because, well, I'm trying really hard not to look like a raccoon. And yes, I do extend it out because I just want a nice clean line. When you go over it with the concealer, it makes that whole one area like the same color. So it just highlights, brightens, all of that. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and go into it. So this one is the concealer crayon, and it looks like this, everyone. It looks like an actual crayon. How cute is that? And on one side it has the product, and on the other side, oh, my hands are, on the other side it has a sponge for application. So yeah, and this one's kind of a pointed sponge. I don't know if you can necessarily clean that off, but you know, we'll find out later down the road, right? Now, the only bad thing about this is that because this, I don't believe this is carried in any type of store. This is something you have to get straight off of the website. That it's hard to tell whether or not this is gonna work for you with your skin tone. So, and it also says on there, I am refillable. Okay, so it's a refillable product. And this one, the name of this particular concealer is named Bisque. So this is Bisque. Now, I did the best I could with trying to figure out what my actual skin tone was from what they were showing on the website. I mean, it's not bad. I will let you know that I don't know if I necessarily like the applicator, because you kind of have to drag it, and I feel like dragging causes it to not blend in as well. So I'm gonna add a little bit more though. This is just kind of a dense sponge. So yeah. Each to their own of what they like with application tools. I just really like sponges. So, like a beauty blender sponge. And that is my own personal preference. So not bad. It's not bad. Okay. So then next we shall go in with the foundation. So this is a big crayon, and this is, I got the shade Paradise Island Beige. Now I am a little bit of an olive tone girly, so I just went with what I thought maybe would work for me. So this is a bigger sponge. Let's see if this one's a little bit better for blending. I mean, it works. If you definitely did not have anything else to work with, it definitely works. But again, I just like my beauty blender because that's what I feel comfortable with. So I probably, if I were to put on these products, you know, on the go, I would make sure there was a beauty blender in the bag. Now this is a dry beauty blender. I did not wet this, and I do normally prefer to wet my beauty blender. I'm just gonna put a little bit more product on there. Make sure that I get it all good and blended in. Now, I will let you know that this seems to be blending really nicely, and it's super buttery soft when you put it on your face, so it is nice. I just got that in my eye. I just got that in my eye. All right, and because I am blind, I'm gonna double check my blending capabilities with my mirror that I have off to the side here. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. But this seems to be, I don't know if it's because my skin is really dry right now, but there's a lot of texture going on with that. This is definitely a medium type of coverage. This would not be for the full coverage ladies out there. Okay, so there's that. And then next, okay, why this one did not come in a crayon like the rest of them, I don't know. This one's just the refillable portion, and I bought the whole entire set, so they were all supposed to come in the crayon, so I didn't get the crown for the blush, which I'm very confused about. But yeah, I got this in Moroccan Rose, which is the blush. Okay, so you guys are going to have to check back with me in part 2. So like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2.